Tonight on ABC Columbia News at 11, chasing a title. We're live in Phoenix with highlights and reaction from the Final Four as the Gamecocks go down at the hands of Gonzaga. Plus, it's ladies' night. The Gamecock women gear up for the national championship. Yes, we're just one win away. ABC Columbia News at 11 starts right now. What?
Live from Main and Gervais, ABC Columbia News at 11.
We knew that the deeper into the season or into the tournament we got, the harder the loss would be.
They never gave up. Gamecock Nation is proud tonight of the men's basketball team. Well, good evening. I'm Christy Vaughn. We are live from Main and Gervais, and it's what's being said all across the state tonight. They never gave up. An incredible journey for the Gamecock men's basketball team. Their historic season coming to a close, though, tonight in Phoenix. And that's where we find our sports director, Mike Gillespie. He was at the Final Four witnessing history. He joins us now live. Mike, win or lose, what a night to be a Gamecock.
Yeah, you're right, Christy. The magic, luck, skill, heart, or whatever you want to call this incredible ride that the Gamecocks have taken us all on ended tonight in the national semifinals. Carolina's 16-0 run in the second half wasn't enough as Gonzaga takes it 77-73. We just got out of a very emotional locker room. Here's what some of the players had to say.
I'm hurt just because, we didn't make it to Monday's game, but, I'm proud of myself, my teammates, everybody, just, how far we've made it and, the goals that we set at the beginning of the season, we made all our goals and, how can we hold our heads down?
This team's great. Everyone's just a fighter. Everyone's never puts their head down. We always fight. We showed it throughout the year. Came back almost every game at the half, except for Baylor. This team's just amazing.
It's a mixed emotion. We're sad, but at the same time, we're happy for what this program has done. Our guys are, excited for the ride that we went on. And it's just a great group of guys to have been on the ride with.
Right now it's tough, but, as I get older, I think I'll look back on it as I did something with my brothers that has never been done in Gamecock history.
There's something powerful when you impact others. And what these kids have done, it's pretty special. When you get people to travel across the country by the masses because they believe in what you do, it's powerful stuff. And they've impacted our community in an unbelievable way, which is worth so much more than the score of a game.
Yeah, Frank Martin hitting it right on the head. Carolina obviously extremely emotional, but so much to be thankful for. The Gamecocks become just the third program in the history of the NCAA tournament to be the underdog in every single game, and not only be the underdog, but come back to win those games, all four of them. Carolina, of course, ending the season tonight in the national semifinals. We'll have much more later on in sports. So let's toss it back to you, Christy.
All right, thank you, Mike. An emotional night, no doubt, for the Gamecocks, but they should be very proud. And, of course, there's nothing like Gamecock Nation. Fans out in droves tonight supporting their team. That's right, you heard it right there. It was madness in the Midlands. Tonight, fans were cheering on the men as they went for Gamecock glory all over campus, throughout Columbia, even the state. Folks were crowding bars and restaurants, all glued to the TV, watching the Gamecocks in their historic Final Four appearance.
I've been very excited ever since we beat Duke. Once we beat Duke, we knew we had the Final Four and moving on to be the #1 in the nation.
Lots of support tonight for Team Gamecock. And of course, the reaction from fans continues to flood in tonight here to the newsroom. Gamecock fans saying just how proud they are of this historic run. Columbia Mayor Steve Benjamin bet on the Gamecocks to win the Final Four against Gonzaga. Literally, he bet on them. Mayor Benjamin and the Spokane mayor had a friendly wager going. If the Gamecocks won, the city of Spokane would have to fly the University of South Carolina flag for a day. And of course, well, Gonzaga won. So the city of Columbia will fly the Gonzaga University flag for a day. No word just yet on when that's expected to happen, but we will keep you posted. Well, the fandom continues tonight as Gamecock fans count down to the women. Yes, the Women's National Championship in Dallas.
Well, the Gamecocks are going to march to the National Championship game as they knock off Stanford. 62-53.
The Gamecocks are one win away. Dawn Staley got her first win over Stanford last night, and now the Gamecocks are headed to the National Championship game. Tip-off is tomorrow night at 6 p.m. against SEC foe Mississippi State. And of course, please stay with ABC Columbia News for coverage of the National Championship game. We'll have all the details for you tomorrow night on the news at 11. Well, the Final Four, the National Championship, well, that mania has reached store shelves. Many stores are just trying to keep up with the demand for Gamecock gear. At Garnet and Black Traditions off Columbiana, the store tells us the hats, the cut-the-net t-shirts, the double trouble t-shirts, all of those among their hottest sellers. Well, it has been an historic journey for the men's basketball team, making it to the Elite Eight for the first time ever, and then on the road to the Final Four tonight. All so unforgettable. Our photojournalist Marianne Chastain takes a look back at USC's long road to the Final Four.
We just won the Elite Eight game. We're going to the Final Four.
That's the first time we've ever been to the Final Four, so you jump in the fountain, because that's what makes sense, right? What else do you do?
We're going to the top. We beat Duke, we beat Marquette, we beat Baylor, and now Florida, we're going all the way! Let's go! Woo! We're going all the way, baby! Woo! We're going!
We have great seasons, and then we watch Duke in the Final Four. We beat Duke, and then we watch Florida in the Final Four, but we beat Florida. Hopefully we'll be out here on next Monday night going crazier than you've ever believed.
I just believe in this team, these teams, and I wouldn't have missed it for anything in the world.
The men and the women, I just want to see them be very successful and make it all the way.
They've never made it to the Sweet 16, so we wanted to come and support them.
Yes, well, lots of fans out for support, and although the Gamecock season came to a close tonight in Phoenix, the fans still oh so proud. Well, from the Carolina Cup to a local river that rocked. Yeah, there was more happening today than just basketball. Up next, we're going to take you to some of this weekend's biggest events here in the Midlands, and yes, more basketball. Here's your live look at the University of Phoenix Stadium, home of the Final Four and the National Championship. We're headed back to Phoenix with more on the Gamecocks' historic run. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Stay with us.